Hello everyone and welcome to Bhaern's Armory. I'm Bhaern and Bhaern's Armory is a new channel dedicated to getting new recruits up to snuff in Arma Reforger. The milsim genre can be a bit daunting, especially when you're learning a whole bunch of new systems and there's bullets screaming at you. Even I bounced off the game once, frustrated, and now that I've been back I've played quite a bit. With this video I'm going to go over the two most popular types of servers to help you get out there and have fun on the battlefield. Can't wait to see you guys out there. Alright, any soldier's first step should definitely be the training scenario, and that you can find it through the play button and then training here. I've already started one that I've worked on, so I can show you some things. Training will be found here. Just hit play and go. Okay, after talking to your commanding officer here, they're going to give you the reins here to go do whatever training you want to do. I will show you the ones that I would definitely recommend doing for your quick guide here. Go ahead and do the driving one just so you understand how to get in and out of vehicles, how the vehicles work. Make sure to do the firing course, long distance firing course, and obstacle course. And make sure to do first aid, the medical. I would say those are the absolute necessities if you just want to get in as fast as possible. If you're going to be playing on a vanilla server where they do not show your location on the map, I would definitely recommend the land navigation course, which then would lead you just down to the vehicle maintenance course. You kind of get two birds with one stone there. It just gives you a brief overview of the map and compass and how all that works out. And the only other tutorial I would also say would be good for newer players immediately will be down here, the special weapons tutorial that goes over explosives such as underbarrel grenades, shoulder-mounted rocket launchers, and your satchel charges and explosive charges and detonating those. And that's a good thing to learn, especially the RPG stuff. But that is really all that I would find completely necessary for a new player. I still have not done the squad leadership, helicopter, fire support is for mortars. Well, and capturing positions probably just goes with capturing positions, I'm sure. That you just, have more people than the enemy in your area and you gradually capture the position. So those are the ones I would recommend doing to start. And you can navigate to all of these courses using the road sign, and they'll take you directly to that place with just a click of a button. Server selection is the single most important thing to understand in terms of your overall enjoyment with Arma. There's an infinite amount of servers out there. In this video, we're going to go over the two most popular server types to get you into the action as fast as possible. Alright, so the first server type we're going to talk about is the vanilla or the official servers, which are the unmodded content that Bohemia Interactive have designed for the game, and that's the easiest to find. You'll navigate over here to multiplayer, and up top all you have to do is locate the official tab up here, which is the third tab, and all of these are the official servers. These are a good place to start for a lot of new players. A lot of new players will start on the official servers. They have some of the easiest to grasp early game, like early combat, but some of the systems may be a bit more difficult, like the fact that you can't see yourself on the map. So when you load into a vanilla game or unmodded game, you're going to have your choice between the US Army and the Soviet Army here. Since I'm just playing around on our private server, I've already made a character, so I am currently Russian. This will show you the map here. Any green point is a neutral controlled point, meaning typically AI will control that point in the beginning of the game. Blue is the American faction. Red is the Russian faction. You can see right here, main operating base. So this more than likely will be your best place to start, at your main operating base, especially if you want to do any build. So we'll just select the point and spawn there, hitting spacebar here. And our base is already built up a little bit. In Classic or Vanilla, and pretty much any of the servers, WCS in this involved, your starting kit is perfectly functional. You have the AK-74. you have 6 extra magazines. You have a grenade, you have smoke grenades, you have a shovel, you have a knife, a bayonet you can actually attach, which I would recommend. It helps. You have bandages, you have morphine. This is all you really need to do to go out and do some damage. I actually used this gun in a supplementary video. I will link in the description below, which is a really good video I had in the vanilla game, which maybe give you a little bit of an idea of how to play and what to look for. So when you spawn in the game, there will normally be a crowd of people around here, but these are the arsenals. Just come over to the arsenal. This arsenal will allow you to change your clothing. I typically do not do that when I play, unless I'm going to be playing on the server for a while. And I just worry about whatever weapon I like. And you can see over on the side here, you will have different tabs. And depending on the mod set, and then sometimes it's just a single list. But you can choose anything that is currently lit up. If it is darkened, it's because it is locked behind rank. The more you contribute, the more you'll be able to unlock further weapons. If you want to get a little extra in your first life here for the vanilla content, I would totally switch out that for the RPK, and then switch out your 30-round magazines for the RPK 45-round magazines. I actually chose the wrong type. You want to choose your ball mags here. But that way you've got now a bigger gun, more magazines, and this thing still acts very much like an assault rifle. It's a very light gun. It can really like, but it's got a bipod and you can reach out and cause some trouble. But that's really all you need in vanilla to just go cause mayhem. Things you might want to do is just add a cup, maybe another morphine, get a saline bag for yourself for your first aid, add some more magazines. Then from there on, the world's your oyster. Just as you rank up, play with more weapons. You can put an RPG on your back and have fun, practicing with those. And that should be all you need to know to really start working on vanilla. Just remember, spawn at your base that's closest to an unclaimed base and head that direction. If you're playing on Ireland or a small map like this, you can walk there. Every little square is 1 kilometer, so that's half a kilometer. You can walk, that's perfectly fine. Anything up to a kilometer, then you're going to want to go to a vehicle depot, such as this, a small vehicle depot, and just spawn yourself a car, as long as you have enough resources in your base. Alright, next we're going to talk about probably the most popular style of modded servers within the Arma Reforger community, and those are the WCS servers. It stands for Worst Case Scenario. To find those, just keep your tab over here on all, and just search over here on the right for WCS. And once you get in here, you're going to see all sorts of servers, because like I said, they are the most popular. They have, I think, definitely over 20 servers. And then a lot of people's custom servers are all run off of their mod set. So I would start, just to start, any of them that are the WCS Realism, where they have the NA5, NA6, you'll see the official WCS servers. That way you just kind of learn the basics of the mod, and then from there you can really step out once you understand the WCS into people's custom servers. Like, I know War Pigs is a very popular one. Target Rich Environment I've played. Old Guys is another type, another server I played on that I've really enjoyed their community and their servers, and they're all kind of based on the WCS system. So we won't really worry about, which one we get in here, but I will get in a WCS server. We'll do NA5 here, and just kind of show you a little bit of the differences. Of course, we're going to have to download mods now. We've gone from vanilla to WCS, so if you're on console, this does take quite a while. PC, it's pretty quick. I'm going to do a quick edit till when we pick up the server. And same as before, I'll just look to find our main base to make my build, and our main base is down here, main base south, and we'll spawn in there.
So in 30 seconds. I'm not gonna wait for
at night here,
ride,
and you'll notice that now we've gone from the Cold War to more of a modern setting. My character currently has a knight's armament, 5.56 assault rifle, with looks like we have an ACOG on there with an RMR. So much different than just iron sights. You can reach out and do a lot more cool things. it's going to be basically the same to set up. Your build as vanilla is just going to be much more complex as far as your options. So you have your clothing, and again, I wouldn't change anything on here on WCS except for getting yourself some night vision. Night vision is awesome for everything. I mean, if somebody has night vision, you don't, you're dead. So get them. My personal favorite is the ANPVS 31s. And you just drag them and put them on your helmet slot here. Hitting the N key will bring up your night vision. Holding shift, scroll wheel will adjust your night vision. And holding middle mouse button will change the dot on your scope so you can see better on night vision. Most servers do not allow you to have any scope with magnification and night vision. Some do, so I always check that. But that's why my night vision went off there when I went to the scope. So I have to use my little RMR to be able to use the night vision. That's kind of how they balance it out at night, at least. The only other big mechanics that you want to worry about for the WCS servers is, since the weapons are so much more customizable, there's a little better system than just clicking and dragging. Once you have the weapon that you like selected, you hover over it and you see down at the bottom it says inspect. You hit I to inspect it and it'll bring your weapon up here. And this will allow you to change everything about it. If you want to add a suppressor to your weapon, if you want to change your sights, feel free. I'm not going to go over everything. I would always recommend something with magnification and a little RMR up top. So the ACOG it starts with is perfectly good. My personal favorite sight across the game is the E-Attack Voodoo 1-6 with the RMR. I use this sight for pretty much every gun that I use. Holding middle mouse button just like on the top will actually change the color of that too to make it a little easier at night. But you have your scope here, and the controls for the scope are down there on the left, bottom left of the screen if you need to see how to zoom in, zoom out. And then you have something up top, so you can take some long shots, and then if something comes up top, you're good to go right there. If you want to get extra with a WCS loadout, the only thing I would recommend is there's a really cool new 7.62 gun, so you just get rid of your gun there. Navigate over, let me find it real quick, here it is, to page 8, the Desert Tech MDR 7.62x51. Go ahead and customize it. Pop on your favorite suppressor. Doesn't matter, I don't think there's really any difference, it's just how cool they look. There's that 300 one that looks really cool. Make sure that you got your armor piercing rounds. And then from this screen, actually, you select your armor piercing. Right click will automatically put those rounds into your bag there. So I'm going to go ahead and get 8 or 9 backup magazines there. And now you have a gun that's much, carries a bit more punch. It's a bullpup 7.62. You can engage like short and medium targets, and it hits harder. And that's all you have to do is just change the magazine and the gun there for something a little different. Thank you for watching. I truly hope this helps you learn and it gets more people into Arma Reforger. I think this game is a total sleeper, and once you get through the first few difficult hours, it opens up like no other game out there. I want Bhaern's Armory to become the place for new Arma recruits, so please join our Discord below, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be working on much more in-depth, longer tutorials, and those should be coming soon. Thanks again. Tell me what I missed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.